Okay, now we are going to discuss second important question type, or I would not call it second because both are equally important. Discussion essay and opinion essay. Like twin babies for mother, both are important. Okay, it's not one is important, second is less important. So opinion essay is as important as discussion essay. Now the first thing is, whenever in IELTS essay writing, they ask you a statement where you have a feeling that they want me to give my opinion. For example, how far do you agree or disagree? To what extent do you agree or disagree? Or do you believe? Or do you think? Or if they say, do you think this is a positive or a negative development? Or do you believe, and then there is something, believe, think, agree, disagree, and then there is a question mark. This means it is an opinion essay. They are asking me for my opinion. Now you may argue with me that in discussion essay they are also asking for opinion. Yes, they do. But there they mention clearly, discuss both views and give your opinion. Right? But in a discussion essay, they will write clearly, how far do you agree or disagree? Do you believe this is a positive or a negative development? Do you think advantages outweigh disadvantages? So all these things clearly mention that you have to write an opinion essay. Now, whenever there is an opinion essay, you must write 5 paragraphs. There is no argument. There will be 5 paragraphs. In every opinion essay, you will write 5 paragraphs. Discussion essay, you may write 4 or 5, but in opinion essay, you must write 5 paragraphs. Now, what are those 5 paragraphs? First, introduction. In introduction, you will write 3 sentences only. In introduction of opinion essay, you are going to write 3 sentences. Sentence number 1 is, you will just write a general statement about the topic. Whatever the topic is related to that topic, you will write a general statement about that topic, and try to write that general statement in compound sentence, because simple sentences will bring you maximum 6 band, but compound and complex sentences written correctly will bring you 7 or above band score. Okay, so sentence number 1 is a general statement about the topic. Sentence number 2 is paraphrasing the topic, because they will give you a statement. With that statement, either you are going to agree or you are going to disagree. So you will write 1 sentence to paraphrase that statement. And the third sentence is again thesis sentence. As I told you further, in the third sentence, you will tell the examiner that you are going to write an opinion essay. So for example, when you write thesis sentence for your opinion essay, you say, I strongly believe that, I agree with the opinion, or I disagree with this statement, and in this essay I will present my argument. Now examiner will read this, examiner will understand, okay, this is an opinion essay, the candidate has understood the topic. It's the thesis statement which will tell the examiner the type of essay you are writing. Okay, and if in opinion essay you write, in this essay I will discuss both sides, examiner will understand, okay, the topic misunderstood, or the type of the essay misunderstood. Okay, so you got to be careful with this thing, right? Now, after this introduction, remember, whenever you have your opinion is backed by an argument. For example, if my opinion is going to Canada is a good idea, okay, why? What's the reason? That reason is called argument. So if you agree with a statement, what is your standpoint on that? What is the reason for your agreement? Or what is, if you disagree, what is the reason for your disagreement? Okay, so you will come up with 2 reasons. And by the way, this is what we call brainstorming. Before you start your essay writing, you will do brainstorming. Brainstorming means you will just see, okay, this is the topic, and immediately you will get to know that whether you are going to agree or you are going to disagree. In both cases, you will write 2 arguments. If you agree, 2 reasons why you agree. And if you disagree, 2 reasons why you disagree. Okay, so these 2 reasons are going to be the base of your body paragraphs. Now, the first body paragraph, introduction, first body paragraph. First of all, you will write the first argument why you agree or why you disagree. After that, the second sentence is the elaboration of that sentence. First of all, I strongly believe that if you go to a foreign country, you get international degree, which brings you some career opportunities as well. This is your argument. After that, you will elaborate that argument. Now you can talk about some jobs, you can talk about some education and all that, okay? So in two sentences or in one sentence, you can elaborate your point. Then you have to give a relevant example. And remember, example should be global. Don't give local personal example. My younger brother, my neighbor, my uncle, my aunt. These examples will make your essay informal. An essay is not informal document. Essay is a formal document. So you have to use formal language for that, okay? So you're going to write this formal language, formal examples, and it's a good idea to give example of masses. Don't give example of individuals. For example, if you say, I know a person in England, he does this and all that. This is not a good example. You can say, for example, people in England. Now, people is masses, right? People in England, students in a foreign country. This is example of masses. So you can always create. Remember, your writing will be marked by an examiner who is not from your country, or who may not be from your country, from any other country. So if you're talking about any local thing, they may not be able to understand that. That is why global examples and plural examples, right? After giving example in one compound sentence, you can conclude your idea. Therefore, I am convinced that going to a foreign country brings you more perks. Conclusion of that example. Got it? 4 sentences. You may write 5 if you want to, but mainly 4 sentences. After that, you will write the next body paragraph. Next body paragraph means argument number 2. If you agree, second reason for agreement. If you disagree, second reason for disagreement. In the same way, you will write 4 sentences there. Now, the most important part, third body paragraph of your essay. This is called contrast. Now, what is contrast? If you agree, in this paragraph, you will write about the people who disagree. And if you disagree with the topic, in contrast paragraph, you will write about the people who agree. Contrast paragraph is always opposite of what you write, okay, what you choose actually. If you agree, contrast is what people disagree with that. And if you disagree, what people agree. So, and contrast paragraph can be written in 2 subjects. You can write I, or you can write people. For example, people commonly argue, and you start your contrast with however, on the other hand, people commonly argue if you leave your country, there are less chances of coming back. And now you elaborate that, because you agree going to a foreign country is good. You can write, however, some people argue that homesickness is a serious problem in a foreign country. Sometimes there are issues of malnutrition because the food of that country is not suitable, and then the foreign people, they are prejudiced, right, racists. So you can write something. You understand my concept? I mean, contrast paragraph is the opposite. If you agree, what people disagree, or what you disagree, you can write in contrast paragraph. And after that, the last paragraph is what we call conclusion. In conclusion, you are going to restate the topic, restate your topic once again. You are going to restate your opinion. With your opinion, you will write because. And after because, 2 arguments that you wrote in first 2 body paragraphs, you will write those 2 arguments and close your essay. So this is the whole thing. And again, you got to keep in mind the 4 criteria of examiner: task response, how thoroughly you cover the topic, and the number of words. Coherence and cohesion, connectivity of ideas, and proper paragraphing. Then we have grammatical range, compound and complex sentences, and lexical resource. That is what we call vocabulary. Synonyms, a variety of words. For example, once you say I agree. Second time you say I am of the opinion. Third time you say as far as I am concerned. But if your essay is full of I agree, I agree, I agree, I agree, that will give you low band score, right? Okay, thank you.